What's up, guys, and welcome back to the shed. I apologize that I haven't had you guys out here in a while, but you know how it goes. Got busy with life and working, which many of you know my work requires traveling, so that doesn't leave us a lot of time when I'm at home to do things like this. Plus, with fall finally getting here in Texas, my allergies have been killing me the last couple of weeks. And any of you who suffer from sinus problems know it can suck also being a cigar smoker and having sinus problems. So just haven't been able to really taste a cigar, so I don't want to waste them. But today the weather broke here in Texas, and let me tell you folks, the weather went from 85 to 45 like it saw a cop on the highway. I'm not kidding. Last night, it was when I got home from work, it was upper 80s. I got this morning and it was 45 degrees. Right now it's a bit overcast, nice and windy, and about 60 degrees. It's starting to feel like fall around here. I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, you Texas pussies, it's already 15 below up here. Well, more power to you. I'm enjoying the cooler weather that I've got, so I figured I would enjoy a stick as well and tell you guys a little bit about it, if you don't mind. So today we have a cigar by one of my favorite blenders from the beginning, AJ Fernandez, and many of you will know him for his diesel cigars, his Man of War, and the San Latano, and many, many other blends. But this one here is a follow-up to the Bellas Artes that he did a couple of years ago. This is the Bellas Artes Maduro. This is the Lancero. There are many other sizes in the Bellas Artes Maduro, but this Lancero is a limited edition, So there's only like 2,000 boxes produced. I managed to get my hands on one for $100. Decided to try them out. It's box 10, by the way, so it's about $9-10 a stick, because I like the smaller ring gauge cigars, so I thought I would try it out. So without further ado, let's talk about the cigar. So this is the Bellas Artes Maduro Lancero by AJ Fernandez. This is a 7x40 stick. The fillers are Nicaraguan tobaccos grown on AJ's farms in Esteli. The binder is a Mexican San Andres, and the beautiful wrapper is Brazilian Matafina. That beautiful dark chocolate wrapper. You can't see any seams, any veins on this thing. Nice box press, which I like. It sits in the hand and the mouth a little better than a round cigar, so just personal preference. So let's get on to the smells. On the wrapper, there's some real nice aromas. I'm getting a little bit of a baking spice, a very light dry cocoa, and there's some sweet, like the sweetness from dead leaves, that's what I'm smelling, which is appropriate because there's a lot of dead leaves out there, right? It's fall. So anyway, on the foot are smells, a lot of sweetness, sort of a raisin, and maybe some of that dead leaf. It's really nice. So when I find my lighter, we will get this thing lit and tell you what we think. So yeah, I've been real busy with lots of things in life, but work mostly, and my allergies and things like that have been killing me, so I haven't been able to smoke many cigars. Got a lot of things going on right now, so just haven't really had time. The things that I have going on in my life, most of those are deserving of celebrating it with a nice smoke, so things are going well. I bought a box of these. I've already had a couple, so this is not going to be new for me. Hit it with a cedar match. Y'all see how I roll. Really nice, rich, oily flavors going on right off the bat. It's like this darkness, espresso. Along with like some of the darker dried fruits. You know what I mean? Like plums, raisins. Get a little bit of that, and a little bit of spice kick on the end there. Okay, I've got this thing lit. I've got you guys intrigued. Go get a drink, come back, and I'll tell you what I think. are back. Artes Maduro. I just want to do a quick update, kind of touch on this ash just a little bit once, but then I'm going to drop this ash, and then I'm going to really get into this cigar, and I'll update you guys a couple more times on this thing after this one. Let me get rid of this ash first, and while I'm at it, talk about that. The ash on this one can be a bit unstable, so keep that in mind if you're smoking in a car or if you're wearing nice clothes. Either ash it about every 3/4 of an inch, or just kind of keep it away from your clothes or things, if that's the case. Other than that, though, really nice, smooth, rich cigar. So what I'm getting so far is a bunch of dark flavors. I'm getting that dark dried fruit that I talked about, and then there's just this like core of smooth aged tobacco, and then up on the finish, the pepper starts to kick up. And there's two types of pepper and two types of spice in cigars. There's the flavor, and then there's the feel. So you can taste pepper and you can feel pepper's bite. Same with spice. So when we say, pepper or spice, we may be talking about the flavor or the tingle, but we'll usually emphasize which one. So there's a little bit of both in there, which is really nice. Some beautiful aromas coming off the foot of this thing right now. It's a really nice cigar. So we're going to get into it, and then let's see what we get. Alright, so here we are back, approaching the halfway point on this Artes Maduro. You can see the burn is beautiful. The ash is not flowering or flaking. It's nice and white. It's just not very solid, especially when it gets this long. So it doesn't take much to make it come off. So just be aware of that. Flavors wise, still the same thing. Just a lot of flavors going on there. Dark, rich flavors. That dark dried fruit that I was talking about is kind of taking the backseat, or second place, I guess you would. Second fiddle to, I can't quite put my finger on this flavor yet. Maybe I'll figure out when I get a little deeper into it, but there's an earthiness. I think there's some coffee, maybe a little leather there at the beginning. Then that dark dried fruit and that smooth, rich, that smooth aged tobacco kind of mixed together. And the pepper comes in and just kind of ties it all together, basically. So that's all I've got. I'm going to get down past the first band point, and we'll get back to you. Alright, so what the hell is wrong with me, guys? There's some things I forgot to talk about on this cigar. First off, I forgot to mention the draw. Draw is beautiful. It's perfect. There's no, minimal effort. Really nice draw on this thing. Body-wise, it's a medium to full right now. And the flavor, medium to full flavored, more on the full flavored side. Not much strength to speak of. Flavors-wise, there's a lot of things that are going on. There has been some leather and coffee kick up in there, but we'll talk about that here in a little while. I just wanted to tell you guys about the body, the strength, and the draw. So here's what's going on with this cigar at this point right here. You can see we are at the band point. Excuse me. And turn the light on. By turn the light on, I mean open the door. And a lot of those same flavors that I was talking about, a lot of dark flavors. And I have been able to kind of identify some leather and some coffee, along with that dried fruit, that smooth, rich tobacco. All that's been kind of mixing together really nicely. The pepper kind of faded out from about the middle point of the cigar there. School bus going by. Don't know if you heard that. But that pepper kind of died out, and just in the last couple of draws, it started to come back again. It's the flavor and the tingle, so that's interesting. I am going to do one more update on this and end this video. Alright, so I'm going to finish you guys out on this cigar. Not quite done with it, but I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. All in all, wonderful cigar. I enjoy this cigar. Of course, like I said, this is not my first one, so I already knew what I was getting into. Flavors, all the same stuff. They've just kind of intensified a bit here towards the end. Still no strength to speak of. On body and flavor, more on the full body and full flavored side. Draw's been awesome. Burn's been awesome. Beautiful construction. From my experience, having already smoked 6 or 7 of these, the slower you take this thing, the less of that spice, and probably even strength. Like if you rush one of these, it's going to tend to be spicier, and there will probably be some strength come up on it. So The slower you take it, the better with these guys. This is not a sports car meant to be run full throttle down interstate. This is a classic car that needs to be driven the speed limit on a remote highway to really get the full experience of it. I know I just blew some of you guys' minds with that little analogy right there, but that's the best thing I could think of. So, yeah, I did misspeak on the price point on these things. I got a box of 10 for under 100, so I would say $9 is about what the price point is on these, which is pretty nice. I think with some age, some of that spice and stuff will kind of come out of them, but other than that, the flavors and the construction and the draw and the smoke and the burn on this thing have all been enjoyable. I hope this video has been enjoyable to you guys, and if it was, let me know down in the comments. Give me a thumbs up, and also, guys, tell your friends if you like this video, share it with them, subscribe if you haven't done that. Most importantly, guys, hey, let's take care of each other and ourselves, right? And this planet, because it's the only one we have. Appreciate you guys for watching this video. It really means a lot to me. I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Hey, enjoy that fall weather, y'all. I'll see you later.